That was good. She got me. Good morning. See, this is what we need. This more little life action. Good morning. 15-minute 80s row. All the songs in this playlist are going to be around fashion because, of course, if there's any instructor who should be talking about clothing, fashion, and clothing fashion sense, duh, right? Match made in heaven. But actually, I love this theme for so many reasons. The first is that while rowing, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to talk about actually the clothing you wear while you row. It does make a difference if you have different fabrics. You know, heavyweight cotton will get sweaty and stick to you and all that. But what does matter with rowing is the way the stroke looks. And now that's not to say that one look is better than the other or, well, they look really good, but they're not producing a lot of power. Rowing is one of those things where function follows form. So if the form is looking good, most coaches will start with, okay, before we get you in the boat, let's get you on the machine and just get the patterns down, right? And one of the things that's particularly, not difficult, but just interesting to see people figure out is that once you drive and the body swing comes in and then the arms come in, the body pivot here is a weird sensation because you just did all this work to get back here, right? And you got all of this flex in your back, but now you have to simultaneously pivot back over while securing this body, this hip pivot, and maintaining just enough tension so that it's still supported. Because if you slump it down here, then you come up and now you have to get up again to get the drive. So that idea of how you look at the finish, I don't want you to get a mirror or anything like that. You can, but I want you to think about the look of your body swing. It doesn't have to be 30 degrees back, 30 degrees forward. Just a little bit, right? Going from that 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock. But how that looks to you visually is that you'll see your knees appear and then disappear as you tilt over. Okay. Peloton, how's it going? My name is Alex Karwoski. You are joining me for this 15-minute 80s row. We are celebrating fashion of the 80s. Here at Peloton, we know there are a lot of rules around clothes and some things are difficult and all that, but if there's one thing that never goes out of style, it's rowing. So with these songs from the 80s, we're going to be celebrating some of the songs that have great music, clothing in their title. It's going to be tough for me given what I wear on a normal basis, but here we go. All right, if you're on a Peloton row, 3 metrics on screen I want you to pay attention to. Pace on the left, time it takes to row 500 meters. Personal pace target's just above that. Next, output, big number right in the middle, watch generated by you each stroke, and of course it ranks on the leaderboard. And then on the right-hand side, we got stroke rate. That's how many times we move up and down the slide, how many strokes we are taking per minute. We're going to get this other foot strapped in. Heel is locked, strapping across the widest part of the foot, not too tight. We're picking it up, moving easy. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We got about a 4-minute warm-up. Starting with 1 minute easy here, 18 to 22. Legs by